Namaste. Welcome back to Tantra tutorials, and thank you for your support and questions. I have received many questions since the past upload of Karna Pishachini. So instead of going through and replying each and every query, I thought that it is easier to make a video. Also, I want to discuss a small topic which have been asked by a very old friend of mine. His ID is Wetfish, and he have posted under Tantrataka, the continuous gazing technique video, and he want to know how to do Vichar Samprekshan. Vichar Samprekshan is a way to transmit thoughts and make other people do the things that you want them to do. Okay, so that's called Vichar Samprekshan, when you transmit thoughts to others. But it's easier said than done. There is a technique and the secret on how to transmit thoughts, otherwise it will not work. So first of all, you have to get success in Shakti Chakra Trataka or Bindu Trataka, and you have to practice it about 5 6 months. On an average, I would say practice another 2 months after you attain that bright golden light on the Shakti Chakra. And after that, start to practice and try, because this power comes with practice. And each and every siddhi or each and every power that you attain, if you will not maintain the power of that siddhi, you will eventually lose it. The siddhi or the power start to decrease in intensity and then will completely be gone. So in mantra sadhanas, I would recommend that you do the chant of the mantra that you got siddhi or success in at least 11 times every day in order to maintain that power. As well, as far as yogic siddhis are concerned, if you won't practice them continuously, at least a few minutes after you attain siddhi, you might be losing that powers over time. So now the process of which are some breaktion, it's very easy said than done. So once again, I remind you that you will need a lot of patience, a lot of trial and error, a lot of practice. Okay, so how it is done? The basic key to transmit thoughts to other people and animals is to make a thought in yourself in a way that you have to create a thought in your head first, and you have to create a thought that that other person is thinking it. So the person to whom you want to transmit the thought, you have to imagine that that other person is thinking that for himself or herself. So you cannot convey a thought that I command you to do this, but you have to make a thought by your own self in a way that that person is thinking. So you first make that thought in your head and then try to transmit that thought to that person while doing Trataka on his face. Okay, if you can't see him into the directly into his eyes, you can use the picture of that person, or you can even focus on the neck of that person if that person is turning the back on your on yeah if you're turning the back on your face, right? So you can do that, and then you have to transmit the thought to him, and in a way that this person believes that that's his own thought. Nobody is telling him to do it, but that's what his own belief and own thought and own intuition is. So he will act, you will be surprised, he will do the things that you want him to do or her to do, right? So first of all, I would suggest that you can try to, for example, give him a thought to just take out your phone and check it, or you can give him a thought to turn around and look at you. Okay, and or you can give him a thought to take out a comb, and if he have a comb, and comb his hairs, right? And you will be amazed that it will happen. But the moment you try to do it, within few minutes it will happen. If you have already like achieved the success in Shakti Chakra, it will become easier for you. First you try on people who are in front of your eyes, then you start to practice on people who are away from you, maybe in a different room of the same house. Okay, for example, you can transmit a thought to your brother and sister sitting in a different room to give you a glass of water. Okay, but again, you have to feel and you have to make a thought in a way that that person is thinking the same thing. Okay, so for example, if I want to transmit a thought to a brother of mine and I want him to give me a glass of water, I will make a thought myself. I just for an example, think that his name is Ramesh. Okay, so I will in my mind make a thought that I being Ramesh I want to give water to Gagan, which is actually me, but I'm now making a thought as Ramesh, and I'm making a thought that Gagan needs water, and I feel that he needs it, and I have to go give it to him. Now you get my point. It's a bit complicated to understand. For Indian people, I will explain it Hindi. तो आपने जब अपने मन में जो विचार बनाना है पहले, जो आपको बाद में किसी और को प्रेक्षित करना है, वो थॉट, वो विचार आपको अपने मन में इस हिसाब से बनाना है कि आप वो सामने वाला बंदा स्वयं खुद हो. अगर आपके भाई को आपने ये कहना है कि वो आपको आकर पानी का गिलास दे थ्रू विचार संप्रेक्षण, तो आपको पहले ये दिमाग में सोचना होगा कि आप स्वयं रमेश हैं, और रमेश एज रमेश सोच रहा है कि गगन यानी कि आपको पानी की ज़रूरत है, आपको प्यास लगी और उसको पानी लाकर आपको देना चाहिए. तो ये थॉट बनाने के बाद फिर अपने मस्तिष्क में ये उस अपने भाई के ऊपर, उसके चेहरे के ऊपर फोकस कीजिए. अगर आप उसको ठीक तरह से नहीं फोकस कर पाते तो उसकी पिक्चर को यूज़ कीजिए और उसको ये बना बनाया थॉट उसके मन में प्रेक्षित कीजिए, उसके मन में डालिए कि वो ये सोच रहा है. आप हैरान हो जाएंगे कि ऐसा करने पर वो खुद आकर आपको पानी का गिलास देगा. So if you do that way and you make this thought like he is thinking the way that you want him to think, and then transmit that thought to him, he will do the things that you want him to do. It will take 2-3 minutes because you will have to repeat it a few times. थोड़ी देर बार बार आपको यही बात उसको बार बार repeat करनी होगी. और and you will notice the strong willpower that you will have. The stronger your willpower is, the easier and faster results you will get. Okay, now once you have achieved success in transmitting thought to the person living in your home but in a different room, you can try to transmit thoughts to your somebody in your neighborhood, then somebody in the city, like a friend of yours who lives in the city but far away from you, then somebody who is in a different city than you, and then somebody who is across continents. So you can extend the range of your vichar samprikshan gradually, and you will notice that it is increasing step by step. The more you practice, the more perfect you get into it. So that's vichar samprekshan. Okay, I hope Wetfish, you feel better by me answering this query of yours. Now moving on to other query that is a very intelligent one. I have replied to that person, but I will also update this in the blog Tantra tutorial on my website. This person's name is, let's find out. His name is Udit Gupta. Very intelligent query. He said, hello sir, what is the size of the Shakti Chakra so that we can print it and focus on it? I have answered him and I have told him that 3 to 4 inches in diameter will be perfectly fine if you are going to use the same distance as mentioned in the video. So now moving on to a different query, let's go step by step again. Amulya Rao, she want me to tell her all the books that I refer to so that she can get the mantras all of Pishachinis and other angels and Yakshinis. Why would I give you the books that I know of which have the mantras of Pishachinis? Because I do not want you to do that. So please do not ask. Furthermore, I am not allowed to endorse any brand, any book, any publication, any other person on my videos or my channel. If YouTube find it, somebody reports that I'm promoting somebody else, YouTube may think that I'm getting paid promotions. So I'm getting paid for third party promotions. Then also I may get a strike, and this have actually happened to a video channel that I follow. This person actually guides people on how to make YouTube videos and the smaller technical stuff. So I have learned a lot few things from him, and he have a section when he will promote different channels of his own followers. He is not getting paid from those new YouTubers, but somebody in his competition reported that he is taking money and he got a strike and he got demonetization for about 1 month, right? So I do not want that either. Also, I do not want to get hold of the mantras of Pishachinis. Okay, so that's your answer there, Amulya Rao. Then Patil Shiva replied, and he said that he have discussed it with some of his own age friends. He is very young and maybe 19 years old, if I'm not mistaken. And some of his friends say they were like, "Do you still believe in such things?" First of all, thank you so very much for going out and telling people about it. These people will believe at one point of their life when they will go through some problems that cannot be explained by science or rationality, and they would have no other option left and the only option left is either astrology or mantra or other things, right, which they do not believe in right now. They're very young, so do not worry. Their own life experiences will make them turn over to the channel when they need it. So you have told them once, now only life will teach them the lesson, and once they get to know it, they will believe it as well. I have uploaded another video about me clearing a haunted house, and also a story of a client who was possessed by a bad spirit, and I have done exorcism on him. And I have mentioned in that video, only those people believe in all these things who have actually been the victim of these energies and entities. People whose relatives or friends, they have gone through it, and they themselves have seen it from their own eyes. Other people, they would, just because they want to be look like more modernized, more scientific, more rational, they would choose not to believe in it, even though these people themselves go to astrologers and ask for lucky gemstones. I know, very hypocritic, right? So, but yeah, thank you so very much for spreading the word. You have done your part, and God bless you for that. Okay, now Arjun Saini, he says that thank you, Guruji, for your authentic knowledge and candid style. Thank you so much. Does a great deal to dispel myths and fallacies. Thank you so very much for your appreciation. Patal Shiva again commented, can you tell us some secrets that word thinks it's a mystery of Bermuda Triangle? I heard that there is a money which was kept by Hanuman in ocean. I don't know the exact story. I even don't know about that money. I'm so sorry. So I can't discuss about it. I'm really sorry. I do not know every stories around the globe, so I'm so sorry about this. I can't answer this question. Um, Anand Trivedi said, "Sir, thank you for all the knowledge. Once I get enough money, I will donate to you." Thank you so very much for even thinking of supporting me. That means a lot. So even if you do not have yet donated it, it means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. And you need not have to do that if you can't. You just need to spread the videos so that others can get benefited. The channel will grow, money will come automatically. If the channel will grow, money will come. Don't worry about it. Okay, so then Shreya Malik commented, Guruji, really appreciate your hard work in making such quality videos. Hats off to you, sir. I'm trying my best to spread your videos. Thank you, Shreya Malik, and God bless you. So many thanks for you taking out the time and spreading the videos. Now the next comment is by Sorangsu Bhattacharji. Okay, I am sorry if I haven't pronounced your name accurately. So previously I told you that I suffer from cerebral palsy. So I wanted to know which sadhana is best suited for me, and my present day home is small apartment. I have access to the terrace. Okay, on the terrace, I said only Chandrika Yakshini sadhana can be done so far. If you feel that in on the terrace, weather conditions, rain, windy conditions, too much of heat or too much of cold is not gonna affect your sadhana, then go ahead and do that. Okay. And I remember that you also said that you have hard time pronouncing things. So if you can't do that, I would recommend that you first do dhyana sadhana, Trataka, Sharir Nyas. Nyas also will help you to get control over your muscles. Sharir Nyas is very good for cerebral palsy, because I know I have treated kids with cerebral palsy. I'm a physiotherapist, so it's more like a motor sensory muscle, thing. Your motor nerves would not be able to transmit signals to control your muscles, right? But if you are already grown up, there could be a disuse, atrophy, and fibrosis in the muscles. If the muscle fibers are dead, then nothing can be done. But if the muscle fibers are not dead, and still they are flexible, they are alive, but the problem is the transmission of nerve signals, then please attempt the Sharir Nyas and see if you will get benefited from it. Even though the Sharir Nyas itself helps in muscle regeneration as well, because your muscle gets to the complete state of rest. Always there is a resting muscle tone, even while we are relaxing. The only way to remove that is by doing the Sharir Nyas, and that time your muscles will be completely without any tension. Hopefully this will trigger some kind of a healing process in your muscles, and it will help you. So first of all, try Trataka and Sharir Nyas and Pranayama. try it for about a year and then come back to me, tell me how you feel, if you feel any better. And in the meantime, you can also try to arrange some kind of a room in your home. If you can't, do not worry. You can do the grahast mantras that you can chant anytime, anywhere in your mind until then, and you need not have to even recite it from your mouth like the one I have mentioned for Lord Vishnu. I hope that helps. Then Prithvi Raj Chauhan, Prithvi Raj Chavan. Okay, he said, why, sir, not to worship Ugra Devta like Kali? Okay. um, and he also mentioned that he can help me with Bhoot Damar Tantra if I want. Thank you so very much. I would love you to forward me the text. If you have it in a PDF file, then forward it to me. If you do not have it, then you can scan it and then make a PDF file and forward it to me. Now, talking about your other comment, why not worship Ugra Devata like Kali? Brother, I have never mentioned that you should not worship Goddess Kali. I'm not saying that at all. Not even in the previous video. I do not meant that you cannot worship Kala Bhairava or Goddess Kali. The only thing I was saying that that you might not be ready to face them. Okay. I have personally done 5 different mantra sadhanas of Goddess Kali alone. Okay. One of the Raksha mantra of Goddess Kali as well, which is a Sabra mantra. And I have done a mantra also to get success in exams, which was given to me by a Bengali friend of mine. So it is an authentic Bengali tantra coming from the Dakshineshwar Kali temple. And then I did a tantric sadhana given to me by again another friend of mine, and he took promise from me that I will never reveal this tantra sadhana to anybody else. So there are many sadhanas that I have done myself. But my advice to you is, do not jump into any sadhana that you cannot handle. Okay, I have even seen a comment. I will tell you who commented it. So there was a comment that I want to perform Yakshini and Apsara sadhana, but I get scared of. I do not remember who posted it. It was a comment posted on my channel yesterday only. Okay, so he is scared of even by the thought of some Yakshini or Apsara coming and even touching him. Like the one that happened to me in the Apsara sadhana. So, for people who cannot withstand these smaller powers, or the powers who have very Soumya, beautiful form, whose form is not, scary, right? Those people, can they handle Kal Bhairava or Mata Kali's sadhanas at this point of time? I want them to practice Apsara sadhana, not because they want to do Apsara sadhana or Yakshini sadhana. I want them to experience some smaller energies first, and if they can actually withstand and not run away from those experience. Some people, if they will hear some kind of a sudden noise while they're worshipping, they will get scared. Their heartbeat will increase and they will get scared, right? Think about such people. If some devata, apsara, yakshini just come in front of them and they can see her, not exactly the way you see me, but maybe even in a BIM form, even in a transparent form, then can these people who even get scared from small sounds during sadhana, can they actually dare to experience Kal Bhairava or Goddess Kali? That's what I was saying. Start from the smaller energies, smaller entities who are not that strong or ugra swarupa, like these devatas are. For example, Narsingh Bhagwan and Mahakal, they do not even ever give sakshat darshan to any of the disciples. Only very few Nath yogis have been able to see them. Otherwise, only Bhagwan Narad or other Gana of Shiva will come, and they will tell you they are the Lord Narasimha or Bhagwan Mahakal have been pleased upon you, or you will hear the sound only. You can't even see them, because the moment you see them, you will die. You can't even see Lord Narasimha, you can't even see Lord Mahakal. If you see their form, you will die immediately, right? So that's why they do not even come whatsoever you do in front of you. They would not. They would send somebody to tell you that they are happy and they are ready to give your desired sankalpa wish. but they can't appear in front of you. So that's or sometimes you get indication in dreams that you will never be able to see them. Now I will share an experience of another guru bhai of mine of goddess Kali sadhana. He actually did it for getting to have the pratyaksha sakshat darshan of goddess Kali. So his sankalpa was, I want to see you in real form in front of me with my open eyes. That was his sankalpa. Okay, and he was doing the sadhana. One night he was sleeping and nobody was home, and the sadhana was still going on. All of a sudden, all the windows, they started to go haywire, and they started to bang hard. They will open up and then bang hard. So it was very scary, and he was sleeping, and suddenly this all the noise wake him up, and then all of a sudden some female, she yelled or screamed to be exactly, she screamed, and somebody went onto his chest and started to shuffle him, very badly back and forth onto his own bed. Okay, that's one of the experience that he had during such a sadhana. Then he immediately left the sadhana, did the shanti stotram. Okay, so he want me, if you want to see these ugra devatas, they will try to stop you by hook crook, by scaring you, okay, by doing any harm to you. Okay, but you will realize, I will also reveal this, you will realize by the end of the sadhana there will be no marks on your body left, there will be no permanent damage on your body left. That's also a maya, that's also a fact of maya, that's also illusion, but they create that illusion, and you actually feel that it is real. Can you withstand such experiences? Also, I have known a person who said that he have seen goddess Kali, and he explained how it happened. He told me that goddess Kali appeared in front of him, but before she could appear, before she appeared in front of him, all the floor was covered in blood, all the floor around him. It slowly, the blood appeared and slowly started spreading out and all the room's floor was covered in blood. And suddenly there was all dark all around, even if the light was on in his rooms, but still he wasn't able to see any light, and it was all dark. Then he saw a purplish light appear in front of him, and then Goddess Kali appeared. And I'm sure Goddess Kali would not have appeared in her true form. She would have either sent her Gana, or some kind of a ansh of Goddess Kali to give him his desired wish. And then once he appeared, he had to sacrifice chicken, right? If you will not sacrifice any chicken or any goat, once Goddess Kali appears in front of you, she will take bali. She is bali priya. She is rakta priya, right? So she will have to take some kind of bali. Then you will be in trouble, and there will be no running away from that particular situation. So think about it, how can I discuss such sadhanas all of a sudden in a channel which is just starting off? I'm doing step by step approach. It's not like I do not know anything, it's not like I do have not done Mahakali sadhanas. It's just that maybe all the people are not ready like you can be. Okay, so I hope you understand. So these sadhanas will also be discussed, do not worry about that. Now, some other queries, these are from Abhishek Rana. He says that when one starts a sadhana, he has to do japa at the same time every day. But there is a Siddha Muhurat Rahu Kal, and when it coincides with your jap time, what one should do? You need not have to worry about Rahu Kal, please. I have never cared about it. Even if you really do care about it, then do not start the japa during the Rahu Kal. But then again, it is very important that you start the japa at the same time every day, and the Rahu call could vary every day, and it may happen earlier or later than your beginning time of your japa. So I would suggest do not get into these kind of superstitious, because the basic thing which is important is that you have to start the japa every night same time that you have done the very first night onwards. Okay, so please do not get so much confused with it. Then the second query by Abhishek Rana again is, also, is there a sadhana to have all the knowledge in the world, and the ancient mantras were performed by rishis who had superior, a superior body, not like today's humans, so does it affect the sadhana? I do not understand the later part, but if you're referring to getting to achieve the Devatva, then I have already shared how to do that by Agni Tratika. But if it means something else, then please post again and I'll try to solve that query. Talking about the first thing, getting to know all the knowledge. Nobody on the earth can claim to have all the knowledge. Only Goddess Saraswati can give you all the knowledge. So I have had read about sadhana, where which you can get to see her and get you achieve exactly what you wish for from Goddess Saraswati. So eventually I will definitely try to share that sadhana. I guess it has to be started on a eclipse. I remember a bit tiny bit of it, but I will try to look around and will post it when I can. Okay, now the third query from Abhishek Rana again is, and for Apsara Sadhana, does it requires Apsara Yantra, and how one can get it? Bhai, I never used any yantra for my Apsara sadhana. I have never used any yantra for Yakshani sadhana. I have never used any yantra for any other god sadhana. I only used Sri yantra, and I just got a normal Sri yantra, not energized by somebody. It was already made, and it's actually lying over there if you can see. Pointing towards the Sri Yantra right now. Actually, as a matter of fact, I found it in a book of Tantra when I was actually looking around for Karna Pishachini Sadhana. The Sri Yantra was lying there, and I found it. I have yet to clean it out, and I will start to do the Pran Pratishtha soon, and then I will start worshipping again. Okay, so yes, you need not have to get any yantra, but if you want to, you can get any and do a Pran Pratishtha yourself. Now, talking about Pran Pratishtha is what? You are invoking the energies of the concerned Devta into an item. Okay, somebody wanted me to do a video about Pran Pratishtha of a Japa Mala. So once you do the Pran Pratishtha of a certain Devata into a Japa Mala or Yantra, you cannot use that same Mala or Yantra for some other deity or Devata. Yantra definitely can't, because different deity has different yantras, but malas, rosaries, cannot be used again for a different deity if you do a Pran Pratishtha of a particular Devata. So, and I know there are very karmakandic ways of pandit doing it, their way. It is very complicated, but for me it all works with brain, it all works with faith. So I only do panchopachar pujan of the yantra, and then I'll chant the mantra that I have already energized for that particular devata, and then sprinkle some water while chanting the mantra. I will chant, say, 11 times, 11 times rosary of the mantra, and then sprinkle the water on the yantra or the rosary. And then I believe strongly in my mind and through my strong willpower that the concerned devata is getting and entering that particular yantra or that particular rosary. After that, please take utmost care to give respect and small pujan at least every day to that pran pratishthit item. If you cannot again, if you cannot do it further, take that item, okay, again do the whole panchapachar pujan, and then chant 11 times rosaries of the same mantra, and then sprinkle some water again on the yantra and ask the devata to leave. Okay, ask the devata to leave. Okay, and because and explain that you cannot be doing it regularly now on, and hence you do not want to annoy him, you do not want to do anything to upset him or her. So ask them to leave. If you want to be double show after this process, you can do the jal prabha, you can offer that item to the flowing river or water, but I would say don't do that. It increases pollution, and we are already getting a lot of pollution in our day-to-day world. For example, with the Ganapati as well, it happens people do jal prabha. Why they do jal prabha is that after you do pran pratishtha, and once you offer it to flowing water, water absorbs all the energy. Okay, so once you throw it into the water, the devata immediately leaves that particular item and goes to their own dimension and blesses you. Okay, so you are not doing prabha. After pran pratishtha, you are making that deity to leave. Now this answers very important question that came to me while other people was making fun of Ganesh Chaturthi's jal prabha. I have seen a picture and somebody was making fun. See, after you do worship of Ganesha, some dog is peeing over that particular idol. My answer to that idiot is, if you do not know spirituality, if you do not know Hinduism, if you do not know the process of the Jal Prabha and the Pran Pratishtha, please do not comment. Don't be a fool. Don't judge other religion if you don't know about it. So in Hinduism, it is considered that every atom, everything consists of God. Everything consists of God. So even that dog also is a form of a divine, right? He also have that same God inside him that you have. Okay, so once you are worshipping an idol, because idol worship is done in Hinduism, once you are worshipping an idol, that you invoke the energies of that particular devata into that idol. But the moment you do Jal Prava, you believe that the devata have left that mortal item, like similarly like our spirit leaves our body when we die. Okay, so think about it in a way. When the child is born, when the embryo is 2 months old and the heart starts to beat, your spirit comes into that empty body of yours, and the Pran Pratishtha happens of your own spirit into your own body. The moment you die, your spirit leaves the body, and your body is what? It's just five elements. It's just there, and it will be burned or buried whatsoever by your own cultural or religious faith, right? So that's similarly how practiced in Hinduism. Okay, Hinduism is developed from nature. It is developed from Mother Nature. Okay, so their understanding is beyond what you can think. Their understanding is beyond your mind. You can't even think about it. So do not judge, do not say anything rubbish if you do not understand any culture, any religion, any belief system. And now, once that said, I'm very, very happy to see other religions, like specifically Muslim people, they are taking so much interest in my channel and they want to learn Tantra. I have got various queries from Pakistan, and today also a Muslim girl wanted to learn because her own mother have recommended my channel to her. So I'm very happy to see that I have also been born in a Sikh family, but I have also been in getting attracted towards Hinduism, maybe because of my past life karma. Also, I have always lived around Hindu people. There was no other family of Sikhs around, and only Hindus. And my own grandparents, they were so strong believer of the Hindu devatas and gods. My whole entire family was very strong believer in Chinmastika Devi, Chintapurani in Himachal Pradesh. We used to go every year. If we would not go, my goddess will come into the dream of either my Tayaji, my dad, and she will ask them to come and visit her temple. So we have to go every year. Okay, so I can actually understand. You need not have to follow the religion that you are born in. Respect all religion. I respect all religion. I still go to Gurudwara. I still believe in Sikhism. Sikhism itself is have developed from Hinduism, and in the as in said by the Dasam Patshahi Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. He said, "Teham adak tapasya sadhi baha kalam kalika aradhi." अहबिद करत तपस्या भयो द्वैते एक रूप होवे गयो. So it means that in his previous avatara, while he was doing penance or tapa with the Saptarishi or in the Hemakunda, he was actually worshipping Mahakal and Kalika. Okay, even during his avatara as Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself, he have invoked Ranachandi before his war against Mughals. So, and in all the Guru Granth Sahib, you will see mentions of goddess Lakshmi, Brahma, Ram. So, even the Dasam Patshahya, Dasam Guru, they have mentioned about Hinduism, right? Yes, they have stressed on Nishkam Bhakti. They have stressed on Nishkam Bhakti. So yes, Nishkam Bhakti is great also. Again, another person have commented and said that, doesn't it means that we will be taken away from Nishkam Bhakti and real God if we start worshipping these deities? Yes, you will be. But are you ready to leave all your worldly desires and take sannyas? If that is what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. I'm not ready to do it. I'm not that great. I wanted to be successful in my life. Okay, one more thing. I never have wished to achieve any supernatural powers. That was never my desire. All the powers that I have achieved, they happened to me because my guru wanted me to do that. My desire was a very happy, good lifestyle, a big family. I wanted a big family. I'm the only child, so I wanted many kids for myself. I only have two daughters yet, but let's see what happens. So I wanted a big family. I wanted a comfortable lifestyle. I wanted long life. I wanted to be able to worship God on daily basis. Okay, I will tell you very simple, funny thing as well. When I started the 40 days Anushtan of my guide, and I wanted him to, my desire was, Babaji, give me some kind of work so that I can take care of my family, and I would not have to listen to anybody, and I can do the things by myself, and I can worship every day. He told me to work as a psychic. I work from home, I'm self employed, I can take leave if I want to anytime, I need not have to answer anyone else. And I can worship. I actually have to worship every day so that I can maintain the level of my powers to an extent so that immediately if somebody needs my help, I can help that person, right? So that's there, it is my wish. I have never wanted to fly. I have never wanted to travel to distant places. That was never my intention. But the still the powers that I have gained, I would not reveal what powers, but the powers that I have attained are because my guide wanted me to achieve them. That's why. Okay, even in Guru Granth Sahib it is written that those who run after siddhis run away from them. But those who do not care about siddhis come, and they come and bow in their feet, and they want them to accept them. And one more thing, siddhis are not the great things. They are distraction from the true path of salvation. Because people who gets these powers, they get distracted and they get very happy with the powers they have achieved, right? And it gives them ahankara, right? Which again takes you away from the path of salvation, the true bhakti, moksha, right? And even above siddhis are the kalains, 16 kalains. If you have read ancient Hindu texts, there are 16 kalains, right? And these were present in Lord Krishna, all 16 of them. These kalas are, or in other words, in literal English meanings, is these 16 arts, secret arts, are even above siddhis. With that, you can do anything, any damn thing, any damn thing. You think of it and it will happen. So these kalaएं, these are also possible to be achieved by humans with the grace of Guru. Okay, so the answer to your question, and I guess this question was again given to me by Abhishek Raina. Answer to your question is yes. If you want to do Nishkam Bhakti, there is nothing like it. But if you want to achieve something with the help of Tantra, there is no harm, there is nothing wrong in it. You are living in this world, you are a grahast person, you have a family to support, you want money, you can do the Tantra sadhana. You want to get good health, you too can do a Tantra sadhana. A Sankalpit sadhana is what will give you your desires. Nishkam Bhakti will not give you your desires. God will believe that, okay, you are just loving Him and you do not want anything in return. And He will give you moksha, salvation after you die. For this life, He will say, okay, you're fine, you don't need anything. If you will not do Sankalpit Sakam Bhakti, you won't achieve your worldly desires. And if you are okay with that, there is nothing better than Nishkam Bhakti. Then you need not have to do any of these sadhanas. Just do the japa, any japa of the deity that you believe in. You need not have to have any mantra. Just say Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, or say Jai Shri Krishna, or just say Jai Shri Hari. That's your mantra. Keep on doing it. Do not even take any sankalpa. You don't need any sankalpa because it's just bhakti. You don't need to bind anything, right? So there it is. There is your answer. I hope all the queries have been answered. God bless you all, and please keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing to my channel. Keep spreading the knowledge to maximum people that you can. Do not worry what they will say. People who are worried about how other people will judge them, they can't do anything. So कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, right? तो जैसे जीना है जियो यार. Don't worry about other people. Be yourself. And do not be ashamed of who you are. Do not be ashamed of what your beliefs are. Do not be ashamed of what your religion is. Do not be ashamed of who you are. Okay? And if you will stop being ashamed of your own self, people will start respecting you. You get respect because you respect your own self. It's not what is given by others to you, it is a thing that you give to yourself first, and then it happens by itself. Okay, so do not care about others. Keep spreading the video. That's you believe in, and yes, I believe in it. If you don't believe in it, that's fine, right? I don't care. This is my belief. I'm just sharing it. If you want to, you're welcome. If you do not want to, well and good. God bless. If this is the way every Christian, every Hindu, every Sikh will believe, they won't be able to spread the divine knowledge of their own faith. Those people who work as missionaries, those people who work completely devote their life as saints, peers, they are doing it to spread the knowledge of the divine that they believe in, so other people can be benefited. If they will be shy, then what will happen? All this knowledge will be completely vanished from the face of earth, right? So don't change yourself just because you're worried what others will think about you. Don't care about them. They do not have any value if they cannot respect you. They shouldn't have any value in your eyes if they cannot respect you. Once again, a kind request: please spread these channel, these videos. If you like them, please like, subscribe, then hit bell icon. If you want my psychic services, astrology, numerology, any kind of healing, spell work, please do not hesitate to place the order. I do not offer spell work without any kind of psychic reading, so order a psychic reading first, ask about the spell work, and then go ahead and order it if I allow. Then otherwise you should not. All other readings you can order without any kind of permission from me. Only the spells you need a proper permission in live psychic reading. If you do not want to do that, or you do not need that, you can support me financially by clicking onto the donate button on Tantra tutorial web page on tantrapsychic.com. If you want to go ahead and buy something from Amazon, then use the Amazon recommendation page on tantrapsychic.com. Use the search box. Try to find the item in that search box. Then you will be able to click on the link of the concerned item. Go to Amazon. That link will take to you to Amazon. Buy your item, and that will help me. You will not pay anything extra. Then furthermore, if you can't do any of these things, then still try to subscribe and spread this channel. If you can't do any of these things, a time will come that when you will, so you are welcome to do it whenever you can. And if you and anytime cannot do it, just help grow the channel, so it will help me. And if it will help me, I'll have enough time to post more and more and more frequently on YouTube, and then everybody will be happy, right? God bless you all. Many blessings. Namaste.